King of Cups and Two of Pentacles. And I'm hearing emotional recalibration. Um, yeah, if you've been a little extra emotional lately, or it feels like things are coming to the surface that you thought you healed, or things that you thought you were past already, or even things you don't even recognize, or you're like, what the hell is this feeling? Um, Understand that, yeah, a lot of emotions are stored in the body, and it's like, especially if you're suppressing them, or you've felt something, you didn't express it, and you just kind of kept it inside and just let it sit there, or you were feeling you had to cry and you didn't cry, you just kind of, you were like, no, I'm gonna fight it, and you just, every time you have to cry, you just never cry. Like, understand that these things are living in your body, and they're gonna come out eventually, and they're gonna keep trying to come out because they're not meant to be stored. The energy is meant to flow. You feel it, you really feel it, you express it, and let it go, and you move on. But when you don't allow that process to actually unfold, and you sit there and try to, oh, crying is weak, so I'm not gonna cry, and you just keep it inside, or you are really mad, but you don't want you don't want to make this person feel away, so you just keep it inside, or you really want this thing, but you don't feel worthy of it, so you don't express it, you just keep it inside. When you have they're living inside you, feelings of sadness, feelings of anger, feelings of unworthiness are just stored within your body. So understand that as you're trying to, not even trying, because we're doing, as you're moving into these next chapters, as your manifestations and your abundance is coming in different forms into the physical, um, understand that your body and your body is where you're sending out the what's the word? Because we're big magnets. We're big magnets. And through our frequency and our vibration, we're calling in things, we're sending out messages and we're calling in things. So understand that if you have sadness, anger, unworthiness living in your body, in your vessel in which you are bringing things in, understand that you're not a vibratory match for things that are embodiments of love, or embodiments of support, and embodiments of abundance. And all exactly like a pyramid power plant. It's like if you have all these things that are stored within you that don't match, you're gonna have a hard time pulling in the exact opposites of those things. So it's like you'll probably have a good easy time pulling in sadness and anger and all those things that match. But when you're trying to pull in the opposite, you might feel resistance. And you're like, damn, why won't these things come in? And it's like, yeah. So that's what's happening right now. It feels like a lot of these things are coming out because, like, yo, it's time. These things are here for you, and it's like these have to come out, like have to. And you might find yourself like where you've been able to resist in the past, you're not able to. Like the wall just comes down. It's like, whoa, like all these things are coming through. I thought I was good on this. I never cry, or all these things, and now all of a sudden it's a very, very intense cry, and you're like, whoa, what is going on? It's like, yeah, you might be crying for years worth of things, or really just all the suppression, everything that's stored in your body is just ready to come out in order for you to really step into these next things that are here for you. So that's just what these cards truly, truly feel like. And it's like, yeah, he's standing above the waters. Like, he's not in the water. He's not in that emotional field. He's not in that emotional depth. He's kind of outside of it, recalibrating it. So don't get lost in it, and don't feel like it's an indicator of something wrong right now, because your present is a product of past present moments. So if you know like nothing has changed, nothing has happened, there's no reason for new feelings of sadness to be here, new anger, new any of that stuff, understand that, okay, my body might be processing something. Simple. It might be a recalibration. And understand that that's the truth. Because if you like, yo, nothing happened, nothing changed. It's like, these are things that were in you, and be grateful. Be like, oh yes, okay, this was in me, thank God that this got out. Because if this was in me, there was no way I was going to be able to experience all these things. Because wow, that sadness was intense, or wow, that anger was crazy. And it's like, so express gratitude and don't get lost in it. Don't sit there and try to figure it out so hard, or feel like you have to. Like, you can experience it and let it pass and move on. Like, you don't have to be like, oh, what's this from? Like, whatever. You don't have to. You can if you want to, and you can definitely get those answers if you sit with it. But don't feel like if you don't, you're not actually releasing, or you're not actually moving through the energy, because the energy is the energy. Your understanding of it is completely separate. And yeah, you don't have to understand it for it to be moved, or for it to be felt, or for it to be valid, because like the energy is the energy, and your understanding of it and being able to explain it is not even the full truth of it anyway, because it can't be explained, it can only be experienced. So yeah, allow these things to pass. And damn, Ace of Cups, our second ace of the day. And yeah, it just feels like allow things to flow, and it's making room in your cup for these opportunities and these blessings and miracles that are coming in right now. And it's like, yeah, I'm just getting like when we were talking about earlier with the body scanning and our presence practice and the breath work, how it's like we make room in our cup to be able to work with these energies, so we can fill the cup and it not be too much to where we can't contain the energy. And it's like that's what's going on right now. It's like you're calling in new love. You're calling it, not even calling in, it's here. There's new love here for you. There's new experiences, new flows available, and all that. But it's like if you have all these things living inside you still, there's no room in your vessel, there's no room in your energy, there's no room in your field or your life for these things to come in and for you to really give them the energy that they need to be grounded in and be sustained, and for them to really be the blessings for you that they are. If your cup's too full, you don't have the capacity to handle these things, you're not going to really experience the maximum energy that's to be experienced from it. If you're all filled up with sadness from a past relationship and all that, and a new one comes in, you're going to be sitting there hesitant. You still got fear inside you from the last relationship. You still have these unworthiness feelings. So, oh, damn, everybody leaves me, or this person left me. What if she leaves me too? Or, all those type of things that just live in you and that continue to play out in your experience if you don't address them. And so it's like, yo, purge these things out. So when new things show up, you can see them without the color of the sadness inside you, without the color of the anger inside you, without the color of unworthiness inside you, You can see them with clear vision. You can be like, wow, okay, like I wonder what that's about. And you can kind of embrace it and allow it to unfold how it does. And it will unfold very, very divinely, because you're in a whole new place. And the things that are coming in for you are matching who you are. And you've changed so much inside that your outer experience has to change too. Like, are you the same 50-50 on the timer, as I said that. Are you the same person you were when you met that last person that became a lesson? It's like, no, you're not that same person at all. So why do you think that you would attract in someone just like them, or someone that would, hurt you or mess you up in the same way that they did? It's like, you won't. And that's not to say that there won't be other lessons, there won't still be things to learn, but it won't be the same. And as long as you're not sitting there in the same cycles, getting fed the same lessons, the same loops and all that, then you're evolving and you're growing. And that's what we're here to do. And it's like, as long as you're doing that, you're doing just fine and everything's okay. So yeah, just embrace this process that's undergoing right now as far as releasing, and understand that, yeah, it's all here for you. It's like, you have to make room though. You gotta get some of that stuff off your plate and realize that there is stuff on your plate. And on the split, I swear my hands just be doing stuff. Like, I didn't even consciously split the deck. It just kind of happened. But it's like 8 of Wands. Things are changing. Things are shifting very, very fast. So it's like, it might feel like a roller coaster at times, but understand that depending on how much stuff you have stored in you, or how much, you've not been feeling, and how much that's going to determine the intensity of this right now. Because, like I said, it's time. We're headed out of Scorpio season, or we left Scorpio season, we're in Sagittarius season. It's time to blaze forward. And it's like, we're moving. And yeah, and it just feels like even the stuff that you're purging right now are just the echoes of things that have already been purged. Like energetically, they're already gone. They've already been released, and it's like the physical is the last place things play out. So it's like you're feeling the physical results of, damn, where are these tears? But it's like energetically and all that, it's already out of your field, and now you're just experiencing it moving physically, the energy moving and being let go of your body. But understand that that's it. And it's like we're on the move. Things are shifting, and they're playing out right now. So by the time they play out here, they've already played out up there. So imagine as you're feeling these things, as you're feeling these emotions that we just said, or they've already been released, and now you're just experiencing it physically. Imagine what's happening now in spiritual level realms and in higher dimensions. If now you finally got the physical release of these things, all right, where are you actually at energetically? Things are still unfolding. It's like you're gonna experience it in the physical next. So it's like, get excited. Allow the, oh wow, I'm shedding, I'm purging, I'm releasing. So that means I'm creating room. So that means at higher dimensions and other realms, that means things are coming in. So it's like that's what's next in the physical is now, okay, the space that you've created now is going to be filled with something. It's like that's exciting stuff. So don't get lost in trying to figure, oh my God, what's going on? Why am I, it's like, yo, okay, something's going on. You're making room. And yeah, so be excited. I'm excited just thinking about it. And yeah, so understand things are shifting very fast. And by the time you feel it here, like we're on to the next thing already. So let that shit flow and let it go, and understand that, yeah, on the bottom, right under the Wheel of Fortune, tables have turned. I was gonna say tables are turned, but they've already turned. Everything I'm feeling feels very, very, very present. It's interesting that I gave the disclaimer in the beginning as far as just even when we're talking about future energies or future possibilities, that it's all based on the present energies. And just to get into this reading, and everything continues to correct me when I start to talk about future. It's like now. Like I keep hearing that, like now, not, oh my God. The world on the split, the star on the bottom, bro. The majors are major players today. And yeah, it's just all here, like all here right now, like right this second. So it's like if you're having any calls to do anything right now, do it now. Like even if it feels like, oh, one day I'm gonna do this, one day I'm gonna do that, one day I'm gonna like do that shit now. You're feeling it now. The present is all that's real anyway. So if you have a call on your heart of the way you want to show up in the world right now, and it may feel like, oh, one day I'm gonna do this, do it now. Do it now. And you will be supported in that. And it's all here. And I'm being drawn to how the women on both of the cards are kind of naked. I don't know why I was like hesitant to say naked, but yeah, they both don't have any clothes on. And that feels like a call to allow yourself to be vulnerable. Like, yeah, whatever you're feeling, if you're feeling called to share something, like if that's what this is that you're feeling called to do, or you're feeling called to show up like on social media a certain way, or show up in public a certain way, or go do this thing in public, or that involves like being seen, do it. And allow yourself to be as vulnerable as possible. Because for one, allowing yourself to be seen and being seen like in your full nakedness and like, yo, bearing it all, it allows your people to see you. It allows your tribe to find you. It's like the more you can reveal and show of yourself, because you're highly, highly, highly specifically you, like no one is exactly you. So the more things of you that you can kind of express through yourself and allow people to see, it weeds out people who are not for you. Because like if you're this and this, people who are not all those things are not going to be in resonance to you. But if you're only presenting yourself as these two things, like, oh, I don't even have an example right now, but if you're only presenting yourself as two things, like imagine how many people can resonate with that. But if the reality of you is that you're like really a million things, like you're going to have a lot of people in there who can resonate with how you're showing up, but not who you actually are. But now if you're a million things and you go and express not a million, 900,000 900,000 things, and you express 900,000 things, the people who are going to be in resonance with you and who kind of show up to support you and show up and vibrate into your life are going to be closer to the truest embodiment of you, because what you're expressing is closer to the truest embodiment of you. And the name of the game is, if you're able to and you can really allow yourself to really let go and really express yourself as the 1 million things, understand that the only thing that's going to be attracted into your experience are going to be things that are you. Like, only you, not only you, but all the way you. Like, to the 100th percent, because that's how you're showing up in the world. That's how you're expressing yourself. Like, this is who I am, and it's all of me. So now it's like, yo, only people who are really resonant to all of you, or really resonant to that stuff, will be around or will be drawn into your experience. But if you're only showing up as like 2 of 1 million things, like, you're gonna have to navigate a lot of BS, a lot of people who aren't matches, who thought they were matches because you showed up as, you know, the person who just likes music. You know, I just like music. It's like, okay, you like music, but you're this, you're that, you like this, you hate this, you know, all these things. It's like, hey, y'all relate on making on the music, so. And it's like, you now, as you continue to unfold and allow them to see more parts of yourself, and now you're seeing more parts of them, and then now you realize that, whoa, we were never compatible to begin with. And it's like, yeah, you would have avoided them completely had you been showing up as all of you. Had you been walking this world as all of you, expressing yourself as all of you, then it's like, it'll really repel away people who are not a match to that, because they're like, what? Oh no, I hate that, or oh no, what? And you know, or it's just, yeah. I feel like, yeah, it feels like I'm beating it, but yeah. So just show up as all of you, and the more you can do that, the more you can embody, you know, this vulnerability of really just showing up nakedly, the better. And that's the key to really getting back and attracting in the things that are really, really you, things that you don't even know are really, really you yet, because it's like, the truth of you is a vibration, it's a frequency, it's an energy. So yeah, the truth of you is not any of this stuff anyway. It's way bigger than that, and it's the energy behind it. So the more you can just show up as yourself and embody the fact that you're limitless, embody the fact that you're multidimensional, and not try to put yourself into boxes and show up as one thing, or be, you know, show up really, really in a niche way, but allow yourself to be multidimensional. What you bring in will be you, and it'll weed out a lot of stuff that's not you. I promise. Oh my God. This bottom is going stupid right now. All right, so there was a star at the bottom, right? Then we got judgment in reverse. And this feels like the decision's already been made. Like, it feels like, you know, you have a choice to make. Are you going to show up or are you not going to show up? But it's already been made. It's playing out right now. Like, we're in the physical. The fact that you're hearing this right now, that's where we're headed. That's what you're in right now. And it's like, the best thing you can do right now is to continue to remain conscious of that, you know, and make conscious decisions, and kind of allow it and meet the energy halfway, you know, and not just make it play out and not make it sort out your life and do these things, and while you're also putting resistance on it by acting the opposite, you know. All you have to do is move in that way and allow the flow to happen, because there is a flow there. Just jump on the current and move with it. But yeah, it just feels like it's already done, so don't sit here and get lost in your mind about it. Just show up authentically, period. That's it. And right under that is death. It's like that former version of yourself that only showed up in ways that was best for who they were dealing with, you know, like, oh, if you're with this group of friends, you know, you highlight these parts of yourself. You're with your family, you highlight these parts of yourself. Or you're with this, or you highlight these parts of yourself. Like, the way of operating like that is over with, dead and gone. And 13 might be significant. I'm definitely feeling called to that. And yeah, and it's not even just you. That way of operating in general is over with. And this feels like more than just like a leader or like a king or anything like that. It's just like that ruling way of life, and in general, most people moving that way. Just not just you, but just in society in general is over with. It's like, that's not the way forward anymore. It's like, because the truth is, we're all multidimensional. None of us are one thing. None of us are two things, three things, four things. We're everything. So it's like, the collective energies and us as a whole are tired of being in boxes. Like, so our higher selves, Everything is just really resistant to these boxes right now. So if you find yourself like struggling to like really shrink the way you've been able to shrink in the past, that's why. It's like, yo, we're shedding these energies. The planet is shedding these energies. Like authenticity, inauthenticity, and showing up inauthentically and not embracing the truth of what's going on here is how a lot of these things in the world have got to where they are. And the world's healing right now. Gaia, the planet, which is conscious, is healing. And yeah, understand that these things are going to play out in your life and around you and in the world at large. And the best thing you can do is know that and continue to embrace it and be ahead. Continue to be ahead. And don't make any of these things have to be forceful, because there's no amount of holding on, there's no amount of resistance that's going to make it stay, you know? Like, you're not going to be able to keep operating like that forever. And you're going to just keep getting resistance. You're going to keep feeling unfulfilled. You're going to keep getting signs that you need to show up differently until you do it. And it's like, why make it be all that? Why get beat all black and blue when you can just show up authentically? And that's going to be in your best interest anyway. You want to be you. You're an awesome person. So it's like, why would you even... Once you get the freedom and the intel to be like, yo, you know, you could just show up as you. You could just be you, and that's all you need to do to get everything. Why would you not jump on that? Fear is the only reason, but it's like, we're past that now. Like, we didn't get this far to be leaning into fear still. We didn't do all this learning, all this research, all this embodiment, all this. We didn't get all this proof and all that to still be moving in fear, to let fear be the dominant decider in our path and in our choices. Right under that, the fool. I can't make this up, man. You're always sitting right here with me. And it's like, shed all those things. Let all that shit go. And realize that once you let it go, like, you didn't need much. You just got you. As long as you had you, you're good. As long as you had you and, you know, something pretty to look at or whatever, you know, little things that fulfill you truly at soul level, you can move. It never had to be too much. It's like, you're going to take that step off because you know where this goes. You understand that you'll be caught. And that the only thing that keeps you from doing this is fear. And what is fear? When you know the result, when you know where you're going, when you know what's waiting for you, when you know that you're supported. You got the sun back there, man. The sun's the reason that any of us can even live here, bro. And the sun's watching your back, like literally watching you. It's like, dude, you're supported by the very things that support life. You're supported by the very things that created life. You're supported by everything, the universe. You're made of the same things that everything the universe is made of. Your worst fears is made up of the same particles and energy and all that you are. It's all light. It's all love. And it's like, dude, there's nothing to be afraid of. It's all you. It's all you. Vibrating at different vibrations, different frequencies. But at the end of the day, you break it down to its smallest level, its truest level, it's all the same. So, yeah, the call is very, very clear. Just trust yourself. And I feel like you know what's up. The energies are lending itself for you to move forward in what you know. And yeah, it just feels like this week and right now in general in this season that we're in, it's like, trust yourself and show up as you. Because that's all you ever needed to do, and that's all you need to do right now. Yeah, I don't know. Tarot feels very, very lively today. It's like I want to switch to Oracle, but they feel like they're not done yet.